Hey, JT here with Silver Streak Marketing, and today we're going to be going over the importance of using videos inside of your real estate investing business. Now, I've helped hundreds of investors all over the United States, Canada, all the way into the UK to be able to dial in their marketing. And video ads is one of the ways that we do it. We like using video content because it's easier to connect. Now, I already know a lot of you are thinking, hey, it's too hard to shoot a video. I don't know what to say. I don't feel comfortable in front of the camera. But guess what? There's solutions to get around those, and we're going to be providing you those today. If you like and comment on this video, I will give you our free scripts that we give our real estate investors on how to film more video. So it'll give you scripts on what to say so you feel comfortable. And second, we're going to be going over how you can avoid getting in front of the camera at all. There's a couple different things that you can do there. So make sure you watch until the end of the video, like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Every comment down below, we're going to make sure that we get you those video scripts. So, as a real estate investor, we know that connecting with our sellers is a super important thing to do. We can see when we're texting somebody or we're sending them emails or however we're communicating over a written form, it's just a little bit different. There's things that maybe they're carrying from previous beliefs or conversations with other investors that now when you say something, they think something completely different. And we want to make sure that we connect to the highest degree. Video gives us the ability to do that because we are able to talk with tones, we're able to create a perspective, we're able to connect on a higher level. Obviously, one-to-one communication, face-to-face is always going to be the best, but when you don't have that luxury, this is like being able to door knock 1,000 doors right up front with your video. So we have to think, okay, how do I do this to a broad mass audience? And how do I take that, accumulate it, and present the best message to them possible? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now remember, like, subscribe, comment. Any comment below is going to give access to our video scripts. Now, first thing that I recommend doing when you're writing a video script is think about situations in which you've already helped other homeowners. Now, for you guys who are new, you can still do this. You just have to visualize it a little bit differently. But for those of you who have already closed a deal before, think about that person that you helped. Think about your golden client. It was the best deal you've done. It's been the easiest deal you've done. And what you had to say to them and how that conversation went and what things they needed and how you were able to solve them in order to purchase their home or wholesale their home. And that's going to give you kind of an insight of what type of triggers are important to the motivated sellers that you're trying to target. So our first step is always think about the keywords and triggers that make motivated sellers interested, that give them value, that make them feel that you understand their situation. One of them that I like to always focus on is first, a small little bit of their problem. The reason why I do that is because I know it'll catch their attention because they're probably already searching it, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. People who are going through foreclosure, they understand that they're in need of some cash, right? They understand that they're behind on some payments on their mortgage. They understand that they need to figure something out or their home is going to be taken away. So we use triggers, they're able to bring those things up, and then we provide them the solutions, right? So we want to make sure that we go trigger the problem immediately to the solution. We don't have to go in depth in the solution. We can just give a very precise answer. Things like, hey, are you behind on your mortgages and the bank is thinking about foreclosing on your home? I can help. I buy homes in foreclosure with cash, which means you can put cash in your pocket, right? We give them a phrase that they can understand clearly, and then what we do is we want to give some supporting phrases to give them some value, to give them some feeling of social proof that you've already been here before and you've already done it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to start talking about a situation in which we've helped somebody else. So when we've already done a deal before, we have this huge advantage of being able to say, I already know how to do this. I've done it with somebody else in this situation. I typically prompt my investors to say, I help this family, and I like to tell them, in the location, be with a home behind you and say, this home right here, I bought this house and the family in there was going through foreclosure. and they didn't know what to do. They couldn't find the money for their next payment, and they needed to sell their house really quickly, and they just kept feeling like they were being scammed, right? And then we say, but I came in with a cash offer and they accepted it. The reason why they accepted it is because I offered these things. One, I told them they could stay in the house as long as they needed to in order to find another place. Two, I took care of all the repairs so they didn't have to worry about it. Three, I paid for all the fees up front so they didn't have any fees on the sale of their home like they would have if they would have sold to somebody else. And I did all this in goodwill with cash in their pocket so that they could go on their way and start with a new slate, right? We give them that idea. So the last part is we follow up with, this is what's going to happen. So this is what I've done for somebody else. Now this is what's going to happen. So if you need to sell your home quickly and you want to get a cash offer, click the link below. I'll give you a cash offer so you can put cash in your pocket and you can go start new with your family and start fresh or not have the dings on your credit, right? Give them a picture of what's going to happen when they move forward. And this is what we've done with our Facebook ads for our real estate investors all over the world. We've spent millions of dollars on Facebook promoting these types of ads, these types of videos, and these will convert. The reason why they will convert is because they are built to attract a motivated seller in a situation, give them an idea of what you can solve, and then show them the journey to where they want to be. That's what we're trying to do with these. So what I suggest is if you already have a good idea, you're saying, I know exactly what to do, go out, get in front of the camera, start doing it right now. It's going to give you a very clear, it's going to become easier and easier the more that you do it. Now, for the rest of you who are saying, I am not going to go get in front of the camera, I cannot do it, what I'm going to say is there's a couple solutions that we can do to get around this. One, AI has been the number one thing trending across all of YouTube, the internet. AI is everywhere. And guess what? There are AI that will create people that will be a spokesperson for your business. Second, what we can do is we can hire a spokesperson for our company. Typically, for those of you who already have a team, this is going to be your acquisitions manager, whoever's talking on the phone or talking in person with these people the most often. Usually is the best person to have in the videos because then there's some recollection there when they click on the ad, they fill out the form, and then that person comes to the door. They're like, hey, I saw you. And it keeps that feeling of trust. That is the most ideal situation. But you can always name a spokesperson that is willing to do it, or you can hire somebody that is a paid actor to be the spokesperson for your company. Now, it's pretty easy to do. You can find them on Fiverr, and you can give, as long as they have a green screen behind them, you can go ahead and give them the picture of the home that you're talking about, have them stand in front of it, and film it that way. Now, it's not going to be as high quality as you going out to the property and filming it yourself or your acquisitions manager doing it, but this will give some idea to those sellers of what type of homes you buy, the situations, they'll feel more relatable, and you'll have the spokesperson there to be able to take care of it for you so you don't have to do it. So those are a couple ways that you can get around getting in front of the camera if you're the type of person that doesn't want to. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Remember, every comment that you put down there, we're going to go ahead, and if you ask, we will send you that script of video scripts that you can use and some other best practices to take advantage of when you guys are moving forward with filming your own videos. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And then if you have any other questions, comment them and we will get to them. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video.